morning again. We are back in Bangkok. We caught the train back from Kanchanaburi yesterday. It was an interesting story. It was a slow train all the way back into the city, and we got in about 6 o'clock at night. And the traffic's pretty busy in Bangkok, and we could not find a taxi to bring us here. So we ended up having to walk for about an hour, and finally we found a taxi that would bring us here. So today we're heading off to the floating markets in Bangkok. So come along. So that was it. We're now in a taxi on the way to the floating markets. It didn't take long to get one this time, not compared to last night where it took about an hour. We have arrived. We'll cut you out of the 1 hour taxi trip it just took to get here, but we'll now head over into these markets. Well, this is the first view that we have of it. There's boats all through here. A lot of food, and it seems to be in different zones. But you got, how many zones is there? 4. 6 zones. Just trying to work out where to go here because there seems to be lots of little alleyways and we're not sure how to get through. So we'll just follow this one up for a bit. Yep. Lots of food and it smells really good. Ah, here we go, a bridge. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Well, talk about being crowded and really warm too. The smell of food. Yeah, those chips look good. Oh, prawns. Have a look at these prawns. Yeah. Well, I just got dragged away from here in the crowd. The food just smells really good. Look at these. What's that? Chicken. That's what we had yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, these are the salted fish. Some more prawns. They're not cheap, those ones. Bit of papaya salad. Yeah, we've moved out of the food section into some clothing and kitchenware by the look of it. Manao or limes. You can buy a bowl of limes. I'm not sure what you would use them for. You're not going to just eat them. Oh, look, ribs. Pork ribs. Half a rack, 169 baht. So, what's that? Around about $5 or $6? Yeah, it's like the water runs all the way through the middle of the market. Just looked at getting on one of these boats to go everything, but it turned out that it was a tour and they take you somewhere for an hour and then want you to go looking around one of their shops. So I'm not interested in that. So we'll keep looking and try and find a boat that'll just take us up and down the markets here, seeing as that's what we came here to look at. Got a huge variety of food: satay porks, papaya salad, pad thais. Are you hungry yet? A little bit. So you want to stop and eat? Or do you want to try and find a boat, have a look around first and then come back and eat? Alright, so we'll go and we'll see if we can find one of these boats just to take us up and down the market here. Well, there's just a whole pile of boats in here. I don't know how they make their way around, but it looks like they just play bumper boats. The biggest one wins. Alright, we're going to go on one of these boats, costing 300 baht for 2 of us. Thank you. Where do I sit? Next to you?
Up to you. Which way?
This way.
Which way you want to sit?
And we're off, cruising around the markets. fairly big. It takes 40 minutes on a boat to have a look around. And now we're out into the open canals. So that was the markets. And now we're going to have a bit of tour around. Again, it's really nice to be out on the water. It cools everything down. It's a good job the driver of the boat knows where he's going, because with all the corners that we take here, I'm already lost. Seems to be an endless network of canals all through here. And again, we've been very lucky. We got a boat with just the two of us in it. But we did have to request that. It's actually quite a nice ride with the wind blowing in our faces amongst the trees here. That's a contrast, a modern highway going across the old canal.
Very nice.
So if you lived on one of these houses, you could have a boat to get around the city, or a motorcycle. There's no need to have a car here. Looks like they're doing some construction, ready to build some new houses here on the left. There's an old style house, I like that one. Some of these places seem to have their own private boat shed that comes in off of the canal. Now that's loaded up with stuff. Be pretty good to balance in there. Another boat shed here with a big boat. And the guy's manoeuvring around this sharp corner. Well, it feels like we just ran over a log and hit a tree. All in the part of it. Seems to be a lot of crap floating around in this little canal, and the guy's lifting up the back of the propeller to get over some of it. The guy was just saying to some of the people back there that this week there's a lot more water in the canals than normal, and you can see that just somewhere, some places over the banks, the water's flooding into the houses. This old house, the one that we just passed back there, is sunk 6 years ago in with a typhoon.
Because it a lot of water make
Yeah,
stone, make broken.
yeah. Some of them look a little bit run down, but there's a really nice one back there I just missed that looked really, really good. Such a peaceful lifestyle right here in the middle of the city, but this is very old style. Yeah, here you can see how high the water is, right up to the top of the embankment there. There's a classic view, an old temple with a little bridge over the canal. We got a few waves. Ah, that's very cool. There's like a designated walkway along the edge of this one. Here comes boat full of supplies, going to the market. What an experience. And that's our tour around the canals. Now we're heading back into the market area. It's been really good. As we're overtaking, it's like a long-tail boat race in the city. Can't get over the size of the motors they have on the back of these things. These are the small ones. There's a really small one. And on the side here is all the food. So now we've had a little boat ride. We might wander in there and grab a bite to eat and sit up there somewhere on the dry land. So how did you enjoy your boat ride?
I enjoy it very good.
Very good. Put you on the spot, you didn't know what to say. See, this is what we're up against. I'm glad we got on one by ourselves, because have a look at this.
That's really hot in the water.
Yeah, we didn't have to have all those people in our boat. Oh yeah, this is interesting. They got the food for sale from the boats. What are they selling? They got bananas, papaya. We haven't been up this side yet. And that one's paddling with an oar, so that'll take him a while. Now we're going to do a U-turn. It feels a little bit unstable, but I'm not sure how he does it. Create our own waves here. It's like hard work to do a U-turn. But something I've never seen before, how they steer with these things. But, they managed to do it. Looks like they deliver the mail on the river here, because they have mailboxes on the waterfront. So they do, they deliver the mail on the river. Yeah, well that's pretty cool. Well, that's interesting. Some of these houses have no road access. They only have the river. So I didn't know that. Looks like a bit of a traffic jam coming up. This is just about where we started from, I think. And this is how they do the traffic jams. One guy's paddling. This one that we're in's got the engine, so it's whoever's got the most power wins, I think. This is awesome. No giveaway, it's just push, push, push. Yeah, I think we got a bit of a stunt. And now they're trying to work out who's going to go first. Oh, this is funny. Well, the little ride on the boat was good, so we're just going to go over the other side of the canal here and we'll go and find some food. See what I fancy eating. Well, I just asked if we wanted to try some ribs and Pia said no, she wanted to try some normal food. So we're off looking for some normal food. And they look interesting, some kind of desserts. I wonder what they're made out of. This is how you get food in Thailand. It comes in a bag. You can buy soup. And it comes in a plastic bag and you take it home. So much choice of food in here. Some of this stuff I don't know what it is, but I wouldn't mind trying it. Oh, what are these? Squid. Squid on a stick.
Come on, I want to eat one.
An octopus. And a sweet shell. What's a sweet shell?
Yep.
Just like a clam.
Yep.
More clams. Fish. Never heard of those fish. Circle fish.
Can try.
Yeah, you can try one. A circle fish. I'm going to buy one. So what did you get? A circle fish and a crushed squid.
Yep, that's
Alright,
squid.
you eat one. Alloy.
อร่อยมาก
Which one again? Let me try. This one, which is a crushed squid.
จัดได้สควิด
Tastes like bait. It's okay. It's what we used to catch fish with at home. Well, we've decided we're going to try one of these fish for lunch. So we're just going to take a seat. The lady's going to prepare it for us and bring it over. And I'm looking forward to trying one. Well, our fish has turned up. This is a salt-baked fish, I think, or a barbecued fish. And a little bit of salad and some sauce, so we'll get into it. Well, I'm just going to try this fish out. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's hard to describe, but it's not. It definitely tastes like a freshwater fish. I don't even know what it is, but banin.
yes
But it tastes pretty. It's pretty good. You don't eat the skin because it's been baked in salt,
yes
but the inside's rather nice.
ปลาตะเพียนต้มเค็มจ้า
This.
น้ำดื่มสั่งกันได้เลยนะจ๊ะทานมาแพงพวกน้ำที่น้ำเปล่าสั่งกันได้เลยจ้า
วัน80 บาท
80อันนี้ค่ะ80ที่เลือกเลย
60. Small one. Only one small one.
60
อันนี้50เนี่ยสุดท้ายแล้วอันนี้60ค่ะอันนี้70
โอเคเอา
ที่ทานเลย
พร้อมเอ็กซ์ตร้าได้ไหมคะ
Cup and cup.
50ค่ะ30
Well, this is what we decided to get for desserts. This one is called.
ฝอยทอง
Alright, so, and that is basically a nut covered in some kind of sauce. And I've chosen a little Japanese pumpkin which is stuffed with egg custard. So we'll test these out and let you know what they're like. How's it taste?
it's yum
What flavour is it?
nut
Nut. And what's the sauce flavour?
และชูการ์
Like sugar.
yes
Let me try one. We'll see. It's a soft nut. And I really can't describe what it tastes like.
it's
It's only slightly sweet, and the nut is soft, but it's not unpleasant. But yeah, I really can't describe it. It's kind of like a soft cashew or a soft macadamia.
okay
All right, so we'll try out this pumpkin. It's supposed to be a bit of egg custard.
how it is
Yeah, it tastes just like egg custard with sweet pumpkin. It's not bad at all. Your turn to try the pumpkin. Just tastes exactly like egg custard and pumpkin. Okay, well, we were trying to work out what kind of nut that was. It turns out it's actually a soybean, and it's covered in like a sugar, but it's not really sweet. It's kind of sweet. It's hard to describe. One last purchase before we're ready to leave. Looks like some kind of sweet biscuit.
cake
Like a cake.
before this
Okay. This is the way out. Well, that concludes our visits to the floating markets. We're on our way back now to find a taxi, if we can get one. because this is the same area that we were in yesterday, and we couldn't get one back to where we're staying, so we'll see if we have better luck today.